Greetings, everybody. How in the world wide are you? It is the life teacher, Antonio J. Watkins, coming with you with the Life Teachers PE session. You may be thinking PE, physical education. No, we're not going to do anything physical. No physical workout today, but a personal empowerment session. So this is going to work out your thoughts, work out your instincts, and hopefully work out the direction you plan to go in your life. So today, I want to talk about steering wheel. Okay, steering wheel. Think about the last time you went and looked for a vehicle, or when you think about vehicles in general, what are you looking for? You're looking for that make, you're looking for that model, you're looking for a certain price, there's certain features you're looking for, there's a certain engine you're probably looking for, there's a cost of ownership you're looking for, how much is the insurance going to cost, how much is this payment going to cost, how much is the oil change, how much is the maintenance going to cost. All of those factors you put into consideration when you're looking at a vehicle. Okay, when you look at features, it may be certain seats you want, maybe satellite radio, so to speak, you want. You may want a moonroof or sunroof to be able to take in the wind at times. So when you look at a vehicle, how often do you think about the steering wheel? How often do you think about that? Because you can have an engine that looks good, is built well, the engine runs, there's a new battery, the alternator. Now, I'm not a mechanic, so I'm just throwing out pieces of it that I know makes it work. You can have new Michelin tires on it. All of that is good, but if you do not have a steering wheel or one that will work, what is the purpose of the vehicle? What is that vehicle going to do for you besides sit wherever you have it? It's not going to take you from point A to point B. It's not going to allow you to show it off if you want to show off what you've got. And that vehicle will only sit if it does not have a steering wheel. So think about your life. What is the steering wheel of your life? Okay, now you may have goals. I hope you have goals. I hope you have aspirations. I hope they're larger than anybody you've ever come into contact with because you're capable of achieving it. But think about your life. You can have direction. You can have guidance. You can have the right product. You could be the product. You can have a master plan. You can have all the applicable resources you're going to need. You can have confidence. You can have focus. You can have credibility. All that is good. But what is your steering wheel? Your steering wheel is your willpower. Because if you do not have willpower, you can take every part of you that can make you successful, that can make you so extraordinary beyond anything anybody has ever seen before, that can take your life from one level to the next, give you breakthrough after breakthrough. But if you do not have the adequate willpower, you don't have anything. Because it's that willpower is what's going to make you go. And your willpower, the same willpower that causes you to get up in the morning, is the same willpower that'll have you where you don't even want to sleep at night because you're so intent, because you know what you want to do, you know what you need to do to get it done. So you have to have that willpower, and you have to also feed that willpower. And if you are struggling with willpower, you have to understand laziness will never get you where you want to go. Making excuses will never get you where you want to go. Blame will never get you where you want to go. You have to activate, or you have to train. Better yet, you have to steer your willpower. Talking about steering wheel. You have to steer your willpower to make you be what you want to be, because your willpower is a part of you. It's your mindset. It's how you're going to think. It is what you're going to do. So you have to make your willpower be whatever it is you want yourself to be. Now, if you don't want much, never listen to me say anything. Matter of fact, stop this video right now. Don't listen any further. Forget what you've already listened to already. If you don't want anything, you don't need willpower. But if you are a person who knows I'm going somewhere, I am destined, God put me here for a fantastic reason, you have to train your willpower to steer you where you need to go. Okay? Couple of tools I'm going to give you. How do you know how to steer your willpower? How do you know to activate your willpower? First, you need to recognize there's more to you than what you currently are and where you currently are. You're not satisfied with just being. You're not satisfied with just, okay, life is good today. You're not satisfied with being average. You're not satisfied with having a moderate successful life. You want much more than that. So you have to recognize that. Number two, you have to love yourself enough to want more, to want better. And this is where we sometimes struggle a lot with that self-love, but you got to get to that place where you can look at yourself, you can compliment yourself, you can love yourself, you can tell yourself how awesome you are. You have to get to that place where you almost sound cocky when you're talking to yourself. Other people may not understand it, and they do not have to understand it, because this is your life. It's nobody else's life. Who cares if they think you're cocky when you're talking about you? You're talking about you. You got to get you up and you going. So if they don't like it, so be it. I'm not saying you have to have this aura of cockiness when you're around people, but when you're talking about yourself, child, please, you better be able to say a whole lot, even if the others do not understand what you're saying about you, how you're saying it about you, and more importantly, why you're saying it about you. Because you have your own reasons they do not understand. So make sure you love yourself enough to know, you know what, my willpower has to do what I want it to do. Okay? A third, realize with every excuse you make not to do, you take the assignment away from your willpower. Okay? You have willpower. How do you know you have willpower? Going way back to when you were a baby out of the womb, you had to have willpower to cry when you were hungry or to cry when you needed changing. It was willpower that did it. Because you could have wanted to, but if your willpower didn't say, you know what, I think I need to cry right now. I think I'm hungry right now. It takes willpower in your adult age now to know, hey, I'm hungry. I need to go and do something about that. Or I need something from the store. I need to go and I need to do it. You use willpower ever since you've been out of this womb in every area of your life. Why not use willpower for your personal development? Why not? Why give so much more with your willpower, but you're not giving it to yourself? Why give so many others your willpower? Somebody asks you to do something, you jump on and you give it all you have. Whether it's something you're doing free or something you're getting paid to do, you give it all you have because you want them to know you're going to do what you're capable of doing. You're going to do whatever it is to the best of your ability. Why not do you to the best of your ability? Maybe you need to learn what your abilities are. Again, you need to know just how awesome you are, just how authentic you are. I challenge you to be authentic. I challenge you to not want to be like anybody else. Regardless of the models you have, use your models. I have a couple of excellent models I use, but I still have to carve out my own place. I still have to be an original piece of equipment, I'm going to call myself. I still have to be that. So don't keep slighting yourself. Never slight yourself, okay? Lastly, I need you to be intentional. Be intentional about your self-growth, about your self-love, about your self-empowerment. This is what you must do if you want to go from point A to point Z. I'm not going to say to point B. Yeah, you know you got to go B, C, D, all of those. You can go through the entire 26 alphabet if you want. But to get to Z, which is when you have lived your life, it has been an ultimate life. It has been complete. You've done what you want to do. You've inspired those you're supposed to inspire. You have to utilize your willpower. Again, a vehicle can have everything. It can be full of gas. All the fluids can be topped off. The engine, the transmission, everything can be working as good as it needs to be. The car can be immaculate from the inside and out. But if it does not have a steering wheel, or if it doesn't have the right steering wheel, that car is really good for nothing. It doesn't matter how much value it has. If you plan to move it, plan to drive it, it has to be able to be movable. And for yourself, you have got to be ready to be movable to go from one level to the next. Therefore, you have to know your steering wheel is your life. It is your willpower. This is the Life Teacher. I challenge you, use your willpower today. Have a phenomenal day.